They say that love should be effortless, two souls magnetically drawn together, floating on clouds, never touching the ground. But in truth, the sweetest fruit grows on trees shaken by storms, its flavor ripened by adversity. Real love is not easy. And easy love is not real. 1. The first spark, illusions of effortlessness. When Maya first met Arjun, it felt like destiny. Their eyes locked across a crowded train station, a shared laugh over spilled coffee sealed their connection. Friends teased that they were made for each other, no awkward silences, no missteps. Messages flew back and forth at all hours. Their world was wrapped in butterflies. Yet butterflies, for all their wonder, have fragile wings. When Arjun skipped a dinner to meet a work deadline, Maya felt a twinge of hurt she couldn't name. When Maya, exhausted from helping her mother through illness, couldn't muster the same early morning texts, Arjun wondered if she still cared. That first taste of strain felt foreign, unwelcome. They had believed that if love were true, pain and effort would never darken their door. 2. Love's true weight, carrying one another. Over the next months, real life intruded. Arjun's father fell ill, and Maya desperately wanted to support him, but found herself pulled into family duties halfway across the country. Phone calls were brief, video chats glitchy. Texts went unanswered for days. Resentment crept in. Instead of drifting apart, they chose to show up. Arjun booked a last-minute train ticket and sat by Maya's mother's bedside, holding Maya's hand when she wept. Maya carved out a lull in her schedule to send Arjun care packages, simple things he loved, homemade cookies, a dog-eared paperback of poetry. They learned that love sometimes means shouldering burdens that aren't yours, and still finding the strength to look each other in the eye. Real love asks, "What can I give, not what can I get?" It is a tapestry woven from two imperfect threads, each willing to bear extra weight so the fabric holds. 3. Friction and spark, when love feels like work. No relationship sails without meeting the reef. For Maya and Arjun, disagreements about money, future plans, and family expectations flared. Once, they argued for hours about moving in together. Maya feared losing her independence, Arjun worried about rushing into something permanent. Instead of walking away, they learned to fight fairly. They agreed to take breaks when tempers rose, to speak without blame, to listen with curiosity rather than defense. They discovered that in the heat of conflict, the seed of deeper understanding lay buried. Friction chipped away at illusions, and when couples choose to survive the friction, the spark that remains is forged in steel, not candlelight. 4. The quiet sacrifices, undervalued yet essential. Love's grand gestures make for compelling stories, flash mobs, surprise proposals, dawnlit serenades. But real love lives in quiet sacrifices. Waking at dawn to soothe a partner's nightmare even when you'd lose precious sleep. Saying "I'm sorry" first, swallowing pride for the sake of harmony. Holding your tongue when an offhand remark cuts deeper than intended. Leaving your own dreams on the shelf to care for a paralyzed spouse, an aging parent, a child with special needs. Easy love dazzles but demands nothing in return. Real love asks you to give until there's nothing left, then to give more. 5. Growth through struggle, building together. By their second anniversary, Maya and Arjun were no longer the starry-eyed couple who first fell in love. He had lost 20 pounds supporting her through her mother's illness. She had spent evenings poring over spreadsheets to help his fledgling startup stay afloat. Both had been tested, and had grown. They opened a small cafe together, blending her talent for baking with his flair for coffee artistry. Long nights of recipe testing and branding meetings replaced candlelit dinners. Their dreams expanded, sometimes diverged, sometimes collided. But every decision, every late-night brainstorming session, every risk, was infused with the knowledge that they faced the future as partners, not bystanders. Real love is the slow accretion of shared history, of battles fought side by side. Easy love asks only that you show up, real love demands that you build. 6. vulnerability as currency, risking it all. One autumn evening, Maya sat across from Arjun in their empty cafe. The air was cool, the scent of roasted beans lingered. She felt a familiar flutter, yet this time it was fear. "I need to tell you something," she whispered. She confessed a long-held insecurity, that she felt unworthy of his love, that beneath her confidence lay a deep-seated fear of abandonment. She had hidden it for years, wearing a mask of strength. Arjun listened, silent. When she finished, he took her hands. "You are more than worthy. I love every part of you, your strengths and your fears." In that moment, love shed its armor. Real love thrives in vulnerability. It is the currency you pay to say, "Here I am, fully exposed, please stay." Easy love flinches at that exposure. 7. Weathering the storm, when everything breaks. A year later, disaster struck. A fire swept through their building one frigid winter night. Their cafe was destroyed, their savings gone, their future uncertain. As they watched firefighters battle the blaze, Maya turned to Arjun, tears freezing on her cheeks. Easy love might have cracked under such pressure. But instead of despair, they found resolve. Arjun scavenged equipment from closed cafes, Maya reached out to their community for support. Together they launched a crowdfunding campaign, their story resonating far beyond their neighborhood. Donations poured in, and within months they rebuilt, not just a cafe, but a testament to their resilience. Real love is not defined by how you soar when skies are clear, but by how you lift each other when everything falls apart. 8. The quiet joy, finding beauty in the ordinary. One evening, after years of ups and downs, Maya and Arjun sat on their tiny balcony. A gentle rain tapped on the rooftop. They sipped green tea from chipped porcelain cups, sharing leftover cake crumbs, laughing about some long-forgotten argument. "This," Arjun said, raising his cup, "is real love. The fragrance of wet earth, the simple rite of two souls at ease, no grand gestures, no dramatic declarations, just presence. Real love is woven into these quiet moments. It is the soft exhale after a day of struggle, the warm hand in yours when words fail. It is messy, demanding, unglamorous, and infinitely precious." 9. Why easy love fades. Easy love is like a fleeting summer breeze, pleasant, but incapable of carrying you through winter's chill. It asks nothing of you, so when trials arrive, there's no reservoir of trust or shared sacrifice to draw upon. Its roots are shallow, it withers at the first frost. Real love, by contrast, is built on soil tilled by conflict, enriched by vulnerability, watered by loyalty. Its roots run deep, allowing it to stand firm when gales howl. 10. Embracing the challenge, a call to the heart. If you seek love that lasts, beware the allure of ease. When you find someone who challenges you, who irritates you, who sometimes leaves you breathless with frustration, know that this is the ember from which true love can blaze. Love is not a fairy tale of perpetual delight. It is a grand adventure fraught with peril, requiring courage to face your own flaws and generosity to embrace another's. It asks you to fight, to forgive, to sacrifice, to hope when hope seems in short supply. And if you do all that, if you choose each day, again and again, to love despite the pain, despite the doubts, then you will know that your love is real. Epilogue, the measure of love. Years later, when Maya and Arjun are old and gray, they will still hold hands on that same balcony. Their cafe will have long since passed into history, but the tapestry they wove together, every thread of conflict and compromise, sacrifice and triumph, will shine bright. In the lines of their faces, in the warmth of their shared gaze, will be written the truth. Real love is not easy. And easy love is not real. And that knowledge, that hard-earned understanding, will be their greatest treasure. Thank you for spending this time with us. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Don't Give Up. Let's continue exploring life's challenges and insights together.